Hello there, and welcome back to Adie's Adventure, and welcome to episode 6. And in this episode, you join me when I am going to finish off my starter house by adding leaves to this fantastic treehouse structure that we built last time. So our starter base, just to get that all done. But more importantly, you join me in 1.16. So if we go here, you can see vanilla 1.16.1. So we are now fully updated with the new Minecraft version, and we are going to be going to the Nether today. So I've been putting off until 1.16 dropped properly. It's now there, so we're going to be doing a little bit of Nether exploring, and hopefully we can still stay alive during this. But now, first things first, I'm going to get on with finishing off this treehouse, and I've got quite a lot of other things that I want to get done today. So let's get on with the video. So with the tree, first thing that I'm going to do is go to the top and start bulking out around these branches. And the reason I've put so many branches is it should make it easier just surrounding each of these with the basic shape for the tree, and then we can build out and make it look a little bit prettier towards the end. And I've got a combination that I'm going to be using here of birch and of oak leaves just to give a bit of variety in there. And after the placing of many leaves, we're now done. So I'll give you a quick look around here. Obviously I can't put it on shaders because we're on 1.16 now, but now I've got the effects that I was really looking for. So everything is tied inside the canopy, and the canopy itself is big enough to warrant the trunk, which is quite chunky itself. So like I say, there's a lot of leaves. Being careful to try and make sure that I do have some gaps where we have got some windows, and there is one bit there that needs a few more leaves that I've just spotted, but I'll go and fix that in a second. And that is probably the case, that I'll find that there will be here and there little bits where they just look a bit sparse or overpopulated, and I'll just go as time goes on and fix them. So this side there is more building, so there and less actual branches, so there is a bit less on the leaf front, but that is mainly so when we clear this out we can see right the way through to the sea out here. But yeah, overall I'm really happy with how it's gone. As with any kind of custom tree that you make, the placing of the leaves is, at the time it seems very tedious and it just doesn't quite look right, and then eventually it all just comes together at some point in there. So yeah, really pleased with how this goes, or how this has gone rather. And our starter base is now finished. So now the outside of the build is done, I am going to do a little bit of work filling up some of the inside and moving our base here from the outside to somewhere a little bit safer. And what I probably will do as well is coming in here, create some kind of a pathway downwards from here and looping back round towards our mining area, just so that we can have everything all in one place, shut the doors, and we don't need to worry about any nasties from outside coming in. So yeah, the one other thing that I may well do as well is make up some lanterns and place some of these hanging down from inside the tree, just to make it look a little bit nicer, and then we can actually move in properly and start having to think about what we need to take to go to the Nether. As it starts to get dark, I have just finished putting everything from the chests and clearing the chests out into the treehouse, and that includes everything down here in the enchanting setup. So I will just head inside now as it's getting dark. Put extra torch there, and actually there's a dark spot here as well, and there's some bits and pieces. Got to pick up these resources. 3 sticks are important, but yeah, now I'll take you inside the finished treehouse. So what I have is, this is going to be a pathway down to diamond level in the mine, and then we have so I asked last time for comments on what this area could be used for, and had a brilliant suggestion from Susie Naveau that this could be a brewing setup. So with the a brewing stand that I can't actually use because I've got no nether wart, but that I stole from a village, then yeah, this is what's going to be there. And then I'm going to have all the brewing supplies in here. Coming up here, we've got mob heads because I have put on the more mob heads data pack. Here we have our full enchanting setup, so we can enchant up to level 30 on things if we wish. And obviously, as I said, we can see out the window, so that's all gone as planned with the enchanting supplies. Various different things in here. This is where I keep my food, ready to sort of pick it up as I go out the door. I now have a storage room, like a full-size storage room. We have here the bed and obviously some little doggies, hello doggies, to look after me whilst I'm asleep. And up here we have our our additional storage room. So we've got plenty of storage here. Lovely views out from the top. I'll put some fences around here at some point so I don't accidentally fall down. But yeah, love the view from up here. This shows the area that we can develop. So spawn is over there. I have plans over at spawn to build myself very shortly an iron farm, so I've been working in the background on some designs for that. I want to clear out all of these trees so we get a nice view over here. This is potentially going to be a harbour. All the way around here I'm going to be doing some fantasy stroke rustic stroke medieval type builds. And yeah, all in all, I'm really pleased with how it has been going. So now I'm going to find where I've put my obsidian and get ready to go to the Nether for the first time. I've been doing a lot of prep, and now I am ready to head to the Nether. So what I've done is I've added a whole bunch of diamond tools because I went and needed some levels, so did some more mining and actually found like 38 more diamonds, which is really good. I've got some gold here in case I need to distract some piglins. I've got a golden helmet in case obviously I encounter some piglins. An ender pearl. Enough obsidian to make another portal back if I need to, and then of course, like I said, the diamond tools, including the diamond hoe, because in terms of getting the diamond hoe, that is really useful now, because it does things like picks up anything that grows. So all of the warped, the new warped blocks, that is what you can use to get it. Obviously not the stems, but actually the leaf blocks. So I am now going to set up my portal, and I think I'm going to do it in here just because it is seems like as good a place as any, somewhere that's a bit out of the way. I have got some iron as well in case I need to get an iron shovel, iron pick even, and what I will do is just make myself a little indentation here, and then get myself my obsidian. Ooh, scary. The Nether has definitely become a much scarier place with the new update. So let's see how this goes and see if we get a lucky or a useful spawn. Here we go. Ready, everybody? I've also enchanted my bow, so I've got power 4 and unbreaking on it, which is really useful. I will put my golden helmet on, which I also enchanted to get protection for. And now through we go. So let's see. Ooh, first time. Where are we going to be? Nether Wastes. So we're in the Nether Wastes. We're above a lava ocean, in not a very nice place at all. So we don't get any of the lovely new areas, biomes near us, not on this side anyway, so we'll have to go and do a bit of exploring. However, because we're in the Nether Wastes, it does at least mean that we have got a fair bit of nether quartz that we can actually mine. So let's go and have a quick look around. The fact that we are a long way up in the air is like I say, it's definitely not ideal. That is a big lava ocean as well. But we can always mine past it as long as there is a connection to the wall. So here's our portal. In fact, the first thing to do, because we don't have a lodestone yet to know our way around, is to hit F3 and then to save a screenshot. So now we know where we are, and because it's actually quite useful because we're quite close to spawn on land. Hopefully that ghast doesn't see us. I have got flint and steel to get that. There's the first piglin. There is our first piglin that I can just see up there. So yeah, that's good. But how do we get anywhere? Because I have a feeling that all around this side, yep, as suspected, all around this side is really, really not good. So we're going to have to head over the other direction. It's a bit of a shame that we did spawn in a nether waste, particularly one above this big lava ocean, so that we can't actually traverse too much. There's quite a lot of gravel down there, but no visible means or way of getting down. Being very careful wherever I am, just to not accidentally fall into any big holes. What I will do though, whilst I'm here, is get our first quartz. I love the new sound effects. So one of the things that I've noticed, which isn't quite what I was expecting, is there's an awful lot more gold than I was expecting. Now I knew that was going to be gold here, but there's just masses of it. There we have our first of the new biomes that I can see. Unfortunately, I have absolutely no way to actually get to it, but over there I believe that's a basalt delta. Unfortunately, we've got, like I say, this lava lake all the way around, and I can't really see, potentially up and over here, an easy way to get there. So yeah, I think we are going to have to try and go up and round here in order to get there, or potentially go this way, but again, there's no way across up there. So yeah, try and find my way to it and keep exploring, except this isn't a very easy nether to get around, to be honest. Not very easy at all. Ooh, we found something. We found something, and we may may be able to get there. We found a crimson forest. Brilliant. That is... I was looking for a way around to get across to that basalt delta. And yeah, stumbled across this. So that is still very, very precarious. But if we carve ourselves a little walkway through here, hopefully this will come out on a level that will allow us to actually get across. Still not loving this. This new nether is definitely more heart attack inducing than the previous one. Well done Mojang for that. I mean, the nether wasn't 100% scary previously, but... And I can see some hoglins over there, and those guys will attack me when they see me. So we have to be careful, and I am gonna create a bit of a walkway here, and also torch it up so I know the way that I came from and the way that I'm going. But here we've got our first of the nether blocks. Now, the question is, do I risk it and go over there and take on those two hoglins because it's easier to get to, or do I... Let's just head over here. Let's have a look over here at what we have here for this crimson forest, and we'll probably come across some hoglins or piglins somewhere around here. So again, there's one, and we're gonna have to fight this guy, otherwise he's gonna be... They do hit pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie, especially with that lift up attack thing. So yeah, first kill of a hoglin, and now I am going to just check. Ooh, we've got some gold, we can trade with this guy. So see this guy over here in his gold trousers. I have got my gold hat on, which is good. Hopefully there's no more hoglins. And this guy here, if we drop this gold, he's very interested in that. And what's he going to give us? Give us something good. Some soul sand. Yay, and I've got quite a few of these, so I'm just going to trade with this guy a little bit. Ooh, crying obsidian. What don't I need? I don't need that gold ingot. Gravel, I definitely don't need that. Leather, I'll take that. Don't want gravel, I've got plenty of gravel. Oh, I don't know what that was he just gave us. Though I think he gave us some magma creams just then. I don't want string either. Come on. You can do better than that, Mr. Piglin. Crying obsidian. He will turn around and come back. More crying obsidian. Now, you can't get the netherite stuff anymore, but it is useful to see what else that he can give us. Soul sand is useful. I'm just going to trade with this guy for a little bit and then let you know what I've got. So there's definitely lots to see in this nether. However, with that trading, I'm just going to clear out a couple more trees and then head back to clear out my inventory. Say trees, stems, or whatever they're called. Yeah, there's lots to see, and yeah, unfortunately, I've run out of space to carry it all. So what I have managed to pick up though is a couple of warped fungus, which means that when I get back to the base I can make some warped fungus on a stick. And what that will mean is if we can find a strider, we can then get a saddle if I've got one, which I'm not even sure I do. But if I have got a saddle, then we can get a strider and start riding him across the lava, which will be fantastic. But now I am going to head back, picking up some of this quartz on my way, just to get to level 33, because at level 33 I'll be able to do 2 level 30 enchantments when I get back to the base. So a few more bits, one more. There we go, let's just finish this off and then head back over. So I have been doing a couple of very exciting things. So firstly, I have started doing a little bit of streaming. So yeah, I did a couple of streams, not too long, just an hour or so each, on Twitch. So if you haven't followed me on there, please do head over to Twitch, search for Adie Craft, and then drop me a follow so you can make sure you catch those next streams. But yeah, we went to the Nether. I got myself some levels, some quartz. I've done a fair few more enchantments, so we've got a bow now that's a really good bow. We've got a silk touch pick to go with our other pick. Got a diamond shovel that's just got unbreaking on, unfortunately. Still haven't got anything on the boots, and I've got protection on the hat. But this, in terms of the goodies, is some of the stuff that we've got. I also did a whole a whole bunch of strip mining, so I will show you that in a second. But first of all, I'll show you what I did get from the Nether. So we managed to find some crimson stems, we managed to find some nether wart blocks, managed to find some magma blocks in there and get lots of those, so that will be really good for making myself a gold farm. Loads of quartz, which has been giving me the levels, and then over here we have lots more gold, and I have been bartering a fair bit, so getting some various bits and pieces here, a couple of gas tiers. Those 34 diamonds, so I did quite well when I did do the strip mining in the and I'll show you in a second where I've connected things up, and got some glowstone as well and some shroom light. So I've got a different style of lighting that we can then use, and then the final few bits and pieces are all up here. So we've got a little bit of nether wart and some soul sand. This soul sand's mainly again from the trading. You get quite a bit of soul sand, in fact, from the trading, and then some leather as well from the trading. So Piglin trading is fantastic, and I really, really love it. But I do need a gold farm in order to make the most of it. And what I'm going to do now is head down here, and this that we've carved out is now the route down to our mine, and I've added stairs and made sure it's all fancy and pretty and wonderful and all that good stuff. So this then heads right the way along here. This is where I've mined out, and connects up just down there to our little existing staircase. So this staircase now leads back up to the surface and where we've got our nether portal. But here I've started a new mine that comes through, bisects this way, and just heads probably a couple of 100 blocks down that way in terms of doing the mining. And I will just head up back to the nether portal and show you one of the things that I've done on the stream. And that is because we hadn't, what in all honesty wasn't a particularly good spawn of this nether portal. What I've done is I've managed to, when it lets me back in, come out here, check for ghasts quickly, connect up. So we've now got a route to go through, and over here, over in that direction, over there is a bastion, and also over in that direction over there is a bastion. So I will get some supplies together and we will go and raid those bastions as well as that basalt delta. Now that we've got a bit more access to some things. It is across a big lava lake, and I need to find a way to get there, but I can manage that. But heading back into the overworld quickly now. But I'm coming out here and going like this. F5. That is going to do it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed the progress that we made on the tree. I am glad to have got to the Nether. I think that this tree looks fantastic now, and I'm really happy with how it goes, and opened up a world of possibilities. If you don't already, please do hit that subscribe button and leave a like on the video if you've enjoyed it, and a comment as well. It really does help. I will be doing a little bit more streaming in the future, but if you want to go there and catch up with some of those streams, then do follow me, twitch.tv/adiecraft, and yeah, it would be great to see you there as a follower as well. And with that being said, all that's left to be said is thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time on Adiecraft. In we go.